This is messed up. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in this video, so let's get right into it. Alright, so in this video, we're going to be talking about some headlines that hit the wire today, and some of these are absolutely nuts. But I want to make sure that you know what is actually going on out there right now, so let's work our way through these as we have a lot to talk about. Alright, so first off, today it is official. We have reached a new all-time high national average of 1 gallon of gas, coming in at $4.43 per gallon. Now, this exceeds the previous high, which was reached way back in March at $4.33 per gallon. So we've officially exceeded the previous high by 10 cents per gallon. Here's what's interesting. About a month ago, the president came out and announced that they'd be releasing 1 million barrels of oil every single day for the next 6 months, 180 million barrels of oil to help lower the price of gas. Doesn't really seem like that's working all that well these days, does it? Well, according to the reports, they're actually suspecting we're going to be over $5 per gallon of gas by the end of summer. So, buckle up, everybody. This is still going on, and it is not slowing down according to what they're talking about. All right, the next report coming out shows the average household right now is spending an extra $341 every single month on the basic necessities, the same old things that we've always been buying, simply because of increased prices due to inflation. So let's put that into perspective for just a second here. $341 on average, the average household right now every single month. Well, as I always like to say, well, that's a lot of money that a lot of people don't have right now, which is probably why we're seeing credit card balances increase, as we've talked about in previous videos as well. So that was a report that was just released again. That's a lot of money that people don't have, especially for the low income and the fixed income. That's really tough. That is a lot of extra money that is not coming in the door every month, right? So either the problem is people need to start floating these balances on credit cards, maybe borrowing from friends and family, maybe taking personal loans, maybe taking equity out of their homes, things like this, or maybe cutting back at the rate of about $341 a month based on everything that they're buying. Again, sad situation. A lot of things are going on right now. Next, I want to show you this report as well. And again, this goes hand in hand with the last one, which is inflation is the biggest concern on people's minds right now. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think we need to go into the details on that one. I think that is a very obvious statement right there. The report, obviously, we've been talking about it so much lately, but yeah, this is the major concern on everybody's mind right now. Inflation, inflation, inflation. And here's the thing. They're not inflating our bank accounts. They're not inflating our wallets, but they're certainly inflating the prices of everything else out there right now. So anyway, wow, that's going on. All right, this next one, you might need to sit down to hear this report. But really quickly before I tell you this one, because this one is so nuts, I got to say this much. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe down below so I can keep you updated every single day with everything going on, as I am your one and only daily advocate. I truly want to help you out in any way that I possibly can. There's a lot going on right now, as you can probably tell from this report, as well as what else we talk about right here on the channel every single day. I want to help you out in any way that I can, especially during this time when things are changing fast. There's new money, benefits, programs, checks, stimulus, anything else out there that we can help take advantage of. I want to make sure that you know about it immediately. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And let's get right into this nutso statement here. All right, so if you're not sitting down, you might want to sit down for this one. This one, honestly, I don't even know what I did when I read this report. I know that some kind of noise came out of my mouth, and it probably was not a good set of words. I'm going to say that much, okay? All right, get this. It has been announced, or let me take that back. The House of Representatives will be announcing soon that they're going to be paying for Peloton memberships for all the House staffers, which, by the way, this encompasses about 12,300 people. So we're going to be paying for Peloton memberships now at the expense of taxpayer dollars so that House staffers can ride their bike in virtual reality. So how do you feel about that? Let me ask you this much. How do you feel about your hard-earned dollars, your taxpayer dollars being spent on Peloton memberships so that House staffers can ride a bike in their basement? I mean, seriously, are you kidding me right now? People are struggling. People are having such a hard time right now, and we're paying for memberships to Peloton for House staffers. I mean, You've got to be kidding me, right? I'm gonna end it there. Otherwise, I'm gonna literally lose my mind right now if I have to continue talking about this any longer. I mean, seriously, the carnage that is going on right now with everybody. People are struggling. People are having a hard time putting food on the table, and we're wasting taxpayer dollars on a Peloton membership for these staffers. You've got to be kidding me. Seriously. All right, I got to stop right there. Otherwise, I'm going to get really, really excited here in not a good way, okay? So apparently the House is going to be announcing this relatively soon here. So, yeah, kiss those dollars goodbye. Anyway, I think we could find much better uses for that money these days. I don't know, maybe some monies, maybe some checks, maybe some things like that. Anything that we could possibly think of rather than a bike membership. So I guess my next question would be, does that mean we're going to buy them a bike too? Because I'm pretty sure those bikes are like a couple $1,000s a piece. I don't really know. I've never looked into it, but I know that they're very expensive. So anyway, that just came out and hit the wire today as well. All right, so let's quickly talk about the baby formula announcement. Sorry, I was kind of forgetting what I wanted to talk about there. It's the baby formula. Sorry, apparently I'm having a hard time saying it too. Anyway, the baby formula shortage. Remember I talked about this yesterday. Here's what's kind of disturbing about this report. Apparently they knew about this shortage coming way back in February. But what did they do about it? Nothing. They did absolutely nothing about it. So apparently they knew that this shortage was coming way back in February. They had all the time in the world to prepare for this, and now it's here, and they did nothing about it. So they've known about this for several months now, and now here we are. There's this formula shortage all around the country. The mothers and babies don't have what they need right now. And now here's another disturbing report. And again, I do not have clarification of this. I do not have confirmation of this. But here's what I read about this. Apparently, they are sending pallets of this formula that's needed for people all around the country down to the southern border so that people that are crossing the border have access to formula. You've got to be kidding me, right? So anyway, I'm not going to take sides with that one. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But my point is, again, like seriously, like let's get it out to everybody that needs it right now rather than, whatever. I mean, seriously. I don't know. Just something about all these reports here seems just super messed up to me, right? But again, what do I know, right? I'm just the guy that reports all the news. But anyway, these are the reports that are coming out right now. Next, on a little bit of a lighter note, let's talk about something that may be getting some money into your pockets here. So for those of you in the state of California, your governor has just announced and unveiled an $18.1 billion package where he wants to basically stimulate all kinds of people. This would actually include those $400 up to $800 checks for per resident, provided you have a vehicle. So it'd be $400 per vehicle that you own, up to 2 vehicles. So you could get up to $800 if you own a vehicle in the state of California. So keep that in mind as well. If you're in the state of California, I know there's a lot of you out there. I mean, let's be real. California is actually a very generous state when it comes to handing out money, but they're actually projecting just under $100 billion surplus in that state. $97 billion surplus in the state of California. That's nuts. I mean, seriously, that is an unbelievable amount of money, especially for a state that just about a year ago was claiming to be broke. A broke state to now having $100 billion of surplus. I don't know. Something about that seems a little fishy. But again, that's just the report that's out there right now. So these are some of the reports hitting the wire. Let me throw one more out there. And again, this has virtually no impact to any of us, but I want to throw it out there because I've been reading about it a little bit lately. North Korea, apparently they have had 0 COVID cases this whole time up until yesterday. They had their first confirmed case, and now they have 6 confirmed cases, and they said they have 350,000 people experiencing flu-like symptoms. So who knows? Maybe it's COVID, maybe it's not. I don't really know. Not in North Korea, so I don't have a clue what's going on over there. But my point is kind of interesting how all of a sudden they had no COVID cases for the last 2 years, and now they're reporting their first one, and now they have 6, and now they have like 350,000 people with symptoms of some kind. I don't know. Something about that seems weird, but again, that's just what's going on out there. Also, one more quick update as well. We can anticipate that Finland will be actually submitting their application to join NATO here within the next couple of days, and that may be actually causing a little bit of maybe controversy, if you want to if you know what I mean, going forward. So we'll have to see what this actually says, what actually happens here with this application, and if they actually do submit it, and what happens from there. But it may get a little bit interesting, not in a good way. So anyway, these are the reports that I have for you as of right now. Again, I wanted to come back for you, lay all this out for you, but honestly, some of these reports here, I completely messed up. And I apologize. I maybe got a little bit heated back there, but honestly, some things just really rub me the wrong way, especially when I see the struggle down in the comment section every single day from so many of you, thousands and thousands and thousands of you leaving comments every single day, sharing your struggles with me and the community, only to hear, just nutso stories like we just heard in this update right here. So anyway, hope you're having a nice day so far. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other 2,500 videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I'm going to go and jump in a cold pool to cool myself down. I'm kidding. I don't have a pool, and I don't have a cold one either. I'm just saying that metaphorically to say I'm going to go cool down for a minute. All right. Anyway, enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching this. I'll catch you again later in the next